Hi there, how are you? My name's Pete Fahey, and I'm going to start my own business of the whole fitness world. Like many others, I'm sure when I say this, you'll be thinking, he's just going to say the same thing like everyone else does all the time. I want to make a change, I want to make people's lives better. Even me saying it makes me think exactly what I've already previously thought, which I'm no doubt thinking what you're thinking. Where do I differ to everyone else? To be honest, the decision is always up to you. What you want from a PT or anyone in the fitness world or even the nutritional world, you want them to basically be completely honest with you, have that integrity, all right, someone you can trust, all right, has the respect for you, respect for the other people, willingness to have the courage to say what it is, how to help you improve, not to go on the negative all the time. Where do I get those all values? Straight from the army. All right, I was an army officer for 6 years, give or take. Okay, and although I don't have the PT experience like many others will say I've got 12, 20, 30 years experience, or I've just passed my qualification, being a PT, gym instructor, exercise referral, indoor cycling, life coach, obesity and diabetes management, sports conditioning, okay, and probably one more, I can't remember what it is, all right, but like I say, I'm a beginner in that world. However, I've got the years of experience before knowing how hard you've got to push yourself physically, but also in the mental side. The other bit of mental aspect is that I've suffered from sort of depression in recent times. Again, I'm human, all right, like everyone else, and I got to a certain point where I needed to do something, and I took it upon myself to talk to people, exactly what I encourage everyone to do. So me, as someone who helps people train, it's not just the physical bit, it's to check their mindset. Use my life coaching to help them go through that, whether it's just life coaching on its own or bringing that into my sessions that I do. Now, I'm just starting out, as I said, in terms of the PT, but I want to bring all that personal experience that I've had beforehand straight to the fore. So perhaps I'm not as inexperienced as everyone else is, but you've got to start somewhere in order to progress. And this is my best way to see fit, as opposed to pumping loads of money into buying all this equipment, renting all this place. Cost of living is crucifying us, which is why me doing more of an online stuff, things that are reaching out to everyone who can, if you're lucky enough to go to the gym, you can adapt them as you see fit, or ask me to come on if you're local to the place. I can come along, help you and develop you, all right, in that regard. Otherwise, I'll be pumping as much stuff onto YouTube as I possibly can as an influencer. So please do subscribe, pass the word, spread the word, do what you can. Everything I put onto this is stuff that people can do at home in their own time, but openly ask me for modifications. I will return to certain sessions to try and up the ante, coming from a different angle. It might sometimes be very similar. The point is, you've got the same sort of muscles and it's the same sort of way that you work them. All right, so just doing, say, a deadlift on a tire is the exact same concept really as doing a deadlift in the gym, except what you're lifting, there's the maneuverability, impacts on your body, so technique might need to slightly tweak, change, but that's what I'll help you with when we go on. Okay, now I'm an open bloke, I'm a happy days. You can see I'm doing a lot of things with my hands and I have no idea what it is. I've just finished a session that I'm about to put onto YouTube. I'm like old Paddy the Baddy Pimler, okay? I don't do things by a book, and what I might sometimes go over the line and just say something that I think I'm going, oh no, what did I say that for? It's not, it's just one of those things, a bit like what I'm saying now. I'm thinking, oh, I'll stop talking, all right? But the basic equipment I've even got is just things like resistance bands, speed ladders, all small bits that don't cost the world. Body weight is an amazing thing in terms of what we can use to develop ourselves further, and even just local equipment that we've got. Say where I'm at my rugby club, okay, you've got tractor tires you can use. You don't have to spend loads of money in terms of trying to get the world's amount of equipment. If you can get to a gym, all the better. If not, there's things, like I said, you can do HIIT sort of programs at home. You can sort of do Crossfit style of things. Okay, it could be you just lifting up paint pots. Okay, it doesn't have to be the world. You can even buy bags of compost that you've got in the back, and you could do farmers walks with them. There's things for everyone that you can sort of see fit. So my business that I'm going to create and build will be there based on people who want to have life coaching to achieve goals that they couldn't think they could reach, need that positive mindset, which I use them a religious aspect, not say Christianity or anything like that, but for another one where some people are more introvert, they use that positive energy within, and they can be heavily affected by the extrovert in terms of things around them. I try to use a balance of the two. You can inspire yourself so much, but use the things around you to inspire yourself that little bit more. But ignore the negativity. People will always have a go at other people, but there's always some people in the same boat, and that person, in some way, shape, or form, is suffering as a result of that. And that will come back to them at some point in their life, which I don't wish upon them. But that's the negativity, and if you can get that positivity, turn every negativity you have into a positive. One of my mottos, and I love to say and always say it, is if you're one step further from where you are, you're one step closer to where you want to be. Okay, and that's how I want to bring into my sort of sessions. So if you ever want any advice, if you want guidance, if you want someone to help you personal train, give me a shout. Okay, if you want anything sports conditioning specific for the sport that you're in, give me a shout. I can come up with a program. I can help with the nutritional aspect in terms of eating well and what to eat, what not. Hey, I'm glutton for punishment on a weekend. Well, I like a beer, there's no problem. But the mindset I have is that whatever I do on the weekend, if I'm putting it into my body, I want to, if it's not that good, in terms of like a takeaway or something, or McDonald's, whatever, or drinking loads of beer, you've got to get rid of it next week. And that's what I want to do. If I'm going to put it in, I'm willing to get rid of it. All right, and turn it into a positive further down the line, so things that I can see further, I can build, and bang, enjoy myself. Not worry too much about it, because when I come back after the rest, go again. All right, and you get through your life, your quality of life goes through the roof. And even with this cost of living and everything, people are going to be finding it harder to afford going to things like gyms, traveling to a gym. The cost in terms of running might only lead to prices going up. All right, all that sort of thing. That's what I want to do on here, to try and bring it home, close to you guys, but branch it out further for one-on-one sort of indoor cycling, which I'm hoping to get into. There's a lot of strings to my bow, and it's just that diversity. So if you think I'm similar to everyone else, if you think I'm spurging the same thing, that's your call. There's no offense taken whatsoever. But if you want to get into it a little bit more, all right, and see what I've got to offer, see what I've got, all right, that's the best thing I can possibly say. I can tell you now, there's great honesty, courage to say what I'm saying. All right, I'll mumble up my words, I'm a good laugh. All right, I put everything into positive, turn the negative into positive, and we can get the results. I guarantee I will get you the results. And they don't happen overnight. They take time, like everything else, but there will be a mindset, short term, medium, long term, and we'll hit them, I promise you. Okay, so again, please pass the word, subscribe, enjoy the next session that I've just put onto YouTube, and I'll see you hopefully, or hear from you soon. Peace out.